Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, March 19th, 2020. Welcome to all of you. In the midst of all the horrors and all the negativism and all the fear that's stalking the world right now and the United States that we live in, it is good to remember that, yes, the sun will shine again. The flowers will bloom. People will enjoy life. They will readapt. Human beings are incredibly adaptable. We will adapt to whatever environment happens to come our way in the future. We always have. We always will. When things look the worst, people tend to think the worst about the future. When things look the best, people assume that the best will always continue. But we know that life does not move in a straight line. It has its ups and downs. In 1918, in October, November of 1918, when the death rates were skyrocketing and something like 11,000 people were perishing in the month of October of 1918, even the Surgeon General of the United States said, if this continues at the rate of exponential infections and death, that, within a matter of months, half the world, most of the world will probably be dead from this pandemic. You know what? It suddenly just disappeared. As quietly as it came on the scene, it disappeared with the end of World War I. So, take a little bit of cheer. A different world is ahead, but it's still a world where we can still smile and enjoy life and the simple things in life. I've been looking for humor around, of course. One of the weirdest thing I saw was this bunch of monkeys that were in Thailand. Lapor, I believe, is a city in central Thailand, and it's a city that tourists frequent because they have such a huge population of monkeys. Well, with the rise of the coronavirus, we've had the subsequent and proportional collapse of the tourism industry worldwide, and of course it hits everywhere. Well, the people in that area were used to the monkeys being fed by tourists, and they would have different groups of monkeys, different bands of monkeys, depending which part of the city that and the area that you lived in. You'd have your own specific band of monkeys. Well, when the tourists don't come and there's no bananas to be had, it's amazing when hunger gets so much, they need something to eat, that the monkeys from one group invade another's territory, and we see the results in the video that you can see down in the description box below. You can link on that, and you'll see, well, when monkeys go wild, and an incredible capture of two groups of monkeys that literally went to war with each other over the few bananas that were around and things like that. Very interesting, kind of funny too, but a little bit spooky to see the fights that break out amongst the monkeys. It is pretty strange. The second thing is kind of funny. Okay, I mean, Bernie Sanders, he wants to be your president so bad he can taste it. That Vermont maple syrup, you know what I'm saying, man? He wants to be the president. Flapjacks with Vermont maple syrup so bad. And following the greatest tradition of the other Vermonter, President of the United States, I bet you don't know who it was, huh? Calvin Coolidge, another great Vermonter, right? But I don't think it's going to happen. And it was funny yesterday when Bernie blew his stack, when people were busting his balls about his failed campaign and things, and what does he think about going for it? He's like, man, I'm in the middle of fighting effing pandemic here, and he really lost his shit. Not the kind of person I want to be president of the United States. Bernie, I never really liked you anyway, man. I'm just saying, you better slow your roll a little bit, okay? And lock yourself and isolate yourself, okay? All right, I've identified you as at risk, okay? Anyway, the monkey link is down below. You can check. I'm sure the Bernie clip has been everywhere by now, but the monkey one is definitely worth seeing. Hey, happy Thursday, everybody.